Hello and welcome to Loud Sports Unit's first online balance class. My name is Lorcan and today I'm going to be your coach. For today's class, all we need is a good solid chair. You can use a countertop or tabletop for some of the exercises to balance on. I'm just going to be using my chair for today because it's a good strong one. So we're going to begin with a little bit of a warm up and then we will go into some of the main exercises then. It might be helpful for some of you to have a wee glass of water beside you if you get thirsty. And make sure you're wearing comfortable shoes, trousers and t-shirt. Okay, so we're going to begin with the warm up now. Okay, so to begin today's warm up, all you have to do is just shuffle out from the chair a wee bit so our backs aren't resting against it. Make sure you're nice and comfortable on the chair, sitting up nice and tall. Feet are flat on the ground to begin with, and just make sure that chair is nice and sturdy, alright? So you can begin with your hands down by your side, and we're just going to start stomping those feet. So up and down, making sure you're getting a nice bit of clear air under the legs, alright? At the bottom of the legs is coming up off the chair. If you're having any pains in the hips or the knees while you do this exercise, okay, do it at a slower pace. You don't have to lift them as high. If not, get them up nice and high. Alright, and if your pain persists, alright, just stop this exercise, alright? Maybe try some of the other ones. If the pain still persists, maybe ask your doctor about any exercise needs you may have. If not, just continue on. Up and down, up and down. Alright. And we're just going to kick the legs out in front. So nice and steady, you don't have to go too high. Again, if you have any pains in the knee or the hip while you do this exercise, you can just do with the leg that maybe isn't feeling any pain. But again, you just sit this exercise out. Again, find your range of motion. If you can lift them up nice and straight, that's good. If not, just a little bit off the floor. It's just like getting that body warmed up, joints used to being moved, alright? Okay, then we're going from that position, we're just going to lift the leg up and out to the side and back in, alright? So we'll go with the left leg first, just up, out and back in. So as you see, getting plenty of air underneath the leg as we lift it up and in. So just one more time, out and back. And then we're going to go with the opposite leg. Again, remember, keep that back out from the chair, that we're not leaning against it for this one. Getting up nice and high, opening those hips out. Okay, so we're going to go back to moving those feet up and down, except this time we're going to try and move around on our chair. Alright. So if you've got a leather bottom on your chair or a plastic chair, it makes it a bit easier. So if you've got a fabric chair, sometimes it can be a bit harder to move around it. So let's go and do it on each side. Again. Again, the higher you lift those knees up and move around, the easier it is. Keep that going. Okay, and we're back to the centre now. Okay, so this time you're just going to bring the right foot out in front, go round in circles, alright? See that there? Just round in circles, and then the opposite way. And rest the foot down, then the left foot out. Again, round in circles. And the opposite way. While you have the left foot out, just pull the toes back towards you, face them away, pull them back towards you, point them away, pull them back towards you, point them away. Then with the right leg again, point the toes out away from you, pull them back in, point the toes out away, pull them back in, point the toes out of the way, and pull them back in. Okay, so we're going to move on to the upper body now. So we're just going to start by bringing the hands up, touch the shoulders, and back down. Alright? So as you get comfortable, you can let the hands fall a bit further behind, and back up to touch the shoulders. If you can't touch the shoulders, that's fine. Just find your range of motion. Again, if you have any pains, you can just sit out of this exercise. It's okay not to do it. Okay, and then we're just going to keep the arms straight this time. Just bringing them up. Again, if you're struggling to bring them up, that's okay. Just find your range of motion and where you're comfortable in bringing them up to. Okay, and we'll get the fingers warmed up now, so just touching the fingers, each finger to your thumb, just do that a few times. And just pretend you're playing the piano, so getting those fingers moving up and down, up and down, up and down. And then we're just going to move the wrists up and down. And then we're just going to rotate them around in circles in both directions, alright? And then we're just going to push the hands out in front. Again, just find your range of motion. If you're feeling any pain during this, again, just sit out of that exercise. Okay, hands on the chair now. Alright, and you're just going to move out a little and back, not too far. We're just getting that back warmed up a little bit, alright? And if you're comfortable with that, then okay, you want to change it to your feet out in front, hands on your knees, and again you just out slightly and back. Out nice and slightly and back in. Out nice and slightly and back in. Okay, so that's us warmed up for now, and then we're going to start the main body, so we're going to get into the main exercises now. Okay, so now that we've finished our warm up, we'll begin the main body of our exercise. So again, just make sure your back is out from the back of the chair. You're sitting up nice and tall. All 4 feet of the chair are on the ground. And our 2 feet are nice and flat on the ground. So we're going to start off with seated leg raise. Okay, so that's literally just pulling the knee up, nice and high, and putting the foot back down. So that's it. We're just going to begin by doing this. So we're going to do 10 reps of this. 3, 4, 5. Keep going. So just make sure your back is away from the back of the chair. You're sitting up nice and tall and you're pulling that knee up nice and high. One more. And you can rest for a second. Now if you have any ankle weights or anything like that, you can use these to make the exercise a little bit more difficult if you want. So we'll go again, same leg. So we're working the right leg first here. Pulling that knee up nice and high, back down to the floor, nice and steady. Nice controlled movement up and down. And 10. Okay, so again we'll rest again for about 30 seconds before we move on to the next. So again we're just going to do this one with the opposite leg, with the left side this time, alright? So if you're feeling any pain in this, again, just sit out of this exercise. You don't have to force yourself to do it, especially if you're feeling pain. Alright, so off we go again, keeping that back out from the chair, lifting that knee up as high as you can, bring the foot back down nice and steady. Two more, 9 and 10. Right, again we rest again for 30 seconds, and we'll go again with the left leg. If you want, you can listen to some music in the background instead of listening to me. Okay, so we'll go again, left leg again, bring the knee up, Nice and steady back there. Make sure the back is out from the chair and we're sitting up nice and tall. 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Okay, so again, rest for 30 seconds. If that's tiring you a little bit more, rest for longer. All you have to do is pause the video and play them when you're ready to go again. So the next exercise is a leg extension. Okay, so again, we sit up nice and tall, back away from the chair, you keep your hands by your side for a bit of balance. We're going to begin with the right leg this time. So you're just going to extend the right leg out in front, bring it back down, nice and controlled on the way up, and controlled on the way down. 3, 4, again we're going for 10 reps of this as well, so we're halfway there now. Nice and controlled. 9, one more. And 10. Right. Again, you can add weights to these if you want, so if you have the little ankle weights that strap around your feet, you can put them onto it. Okay, we're going again, right leg again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so with the right leg all done, moving on to the left leg now. So just lifting that leg straight in front again and back down. Halfway there, keep it going. Two more. 9 and 10. Okay, getting the rest for 20 seconds. So again, if you get any aches or pains or anything, you can always skip this exercise if you've had any recent surgeries or anything like that, so no problems of it. Off you go again, lifting that left leg up, nice and controlled. Two more. 8, 9, and 10. Alright, on to our next one, which is our calf raises, alright? So, again, just move yourself out maybe a little bit forward this time if you need the space. Feet flat on the ground, so we're looking down at our feet this time, alright? And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be pushing up onto your toes and back down, so you should feel this exercise the backs of your legs there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, one more, and 10. Alright, so this is going to strengthen up the back of our legs here, our calf muscles. Alright, and eventually we'll progress to doing these standing up, alright, but for now we're just going to do them sitting down, get used to doing. Alright, so again, we're just resting, giving the body a chance to recover, and we'll go again. Alright, so again, feet flat, pushing up onto the toes. Go on. Halfway there. If you notice only one leg is going up at a time, you can do this like this separately, so you can do your right leg and then your left leg. 2 more. 9 and 10. Alright, so that's our calf raises done. So next exercise, again, take a few 20 seconds or so to rest, and then we'll move on to it. So for this one, you're going with your feet flat on the ground. Again, try not to be sitting back against the chair. There's a gap between your back and the back of the chair. Come fairly in the seat. Now, you can keep your hands by your side for this, alright? Try not to rest your hands on the legs. We want hands by the side, alright? So you're going to stand up and sit back down again, alright? So stand up and sit down. So it's 2 done. halfway there. Making sure those feet stay nice and flat on the ground. Heels pushing down into the ground all the time. Keep those hands away from the legs, that you're not resting your hands on the legs. I'm just going to do one more. And back there. All done. Alright. So that's our first set of that done as well. I'm going to do one more set, so we'll do another 10, about 30 seconds or so. Again, if you're feeling a bit more tired at this time, all you have to do is pause the video, take a longer break, and when you feel ready, press play again and continue on with the exercises. Right, so if anyone's feeling up to it, we're going to go for 10 more. So again, feet flat on the ground to begin with, hands by our side, and just stand up and back there. Up. Back there. Keep those feet nice and flat, pushing down into the ground every time. Halfway there now. Just need to do 2 more. Last one. Okay, well done everyone. So the next part we're going to do, we're going to move on to a standing section now, alright? So you can use your table or your worktop, your countertop, either to rest on, or I'm going to use my chair. I have a good sturdy chair. I'm confident with my balance, alright? So, the first exercise we're going to do is called a leg curl, alright? So I'm going to start with my left leg, and we're just going to stand up nice and tall. You can rest your hands against your counter or your tabletop, and you're just going to pull your heel up towards it and back there. So pulling the heel up and back there. 3, 4, 5, halfway there. Again, if you have any aches or pains or you're wobbling a bit too much with this one, alright, just take a break. 2 more to do. 9, last one, and 10. Okay, so we rest now. So make sure whatever you're leaning on is good and sturdy, alright? Try not to lean too far forward. Be confident in your own balance to stay up nice and tall. So we're going to go again, same leg, 10 reps. 1, 2, putting that heel up as high as you can get it. Halfway there. 9, 1 more, and 10. Alright, so now we move on to the opposite leg. Again, holding on for a bit of balance. Make sure the opposite leg is nice and flat on the ground for your support, and just pulling that heel up towards you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, resting again for a few seconds. Again, if you're feeling any aches or pains, you pause the video, take a rest if you need to, or if the exercise is causing any pain, just sit this one out and move on to the next one. Alright, so off we go again, on that hip, same leg, up and back there. Nice and controlled on the way up, squeeze at the top, nice and slow and steady on the way back there. Halfway down it, keep it going. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so we're nearly there. All we're doing now is our hip abductors, okay? So this next one, again, you're going to hold on. You're just going to bring your leg out to the side and back there. Back to the side and back there. Nice and controlled. So you'll be able to lift your leg up a bit higher than the others. So halfway there, keep it going. And one more. Okay, alright, resting again. Okay, so you should feel this on your hip here, the leg you're bringing out. And you might feel the opposite side working while you keep your balance as well. Again, if it causes any pain or anything, you just sit out of this one. Okay, and we'll go again. Nice and steady up to the side and back down. Halfway there, keep it going. Two more. 9 and 10. Well done. Okay. We just have to do our right side now. So again, hold it on nice and steady. Make sure the left foot is nice and flat on the ground. I'm going to bring the right leg out to the side and back there. Halfway there. And 10. Alright, so we're resting. One more set to do, and then we'll begin our little cool down with stretches at the end. So again, you might find one leg may be able to move a little bit higher and stronger than the other one. That's okay too. That's normal. Alright, so again, hands resting on the chair, foot nice and flat on the ground. Put the right leg out to the side and back down. 4, 5, halfway there, keep it going. 6, 2 more. 9 and 10. Okay, so back to our chair for a cool down now. Alright, so again, take your back out from the chair. I'm just going to do a couple of these stretches. So we're going to begin with right leg out in front, hands on the left leg, and just lean forward. You'll feel a little stretch in the back of the leg. So you're pulling your toes back up towards you as well. Then put your toes away from you. And come back up nice and tall, feet flat on the ground again. And we're going to swap over this time. So left leg out in front, heel on the ground, hands on the right leg, and just slightly lean forward. And then just point the toes away. Hold that for another 5 seconds. And come back up. Alright. I'm going to stretch the arms this time. So just bring the right arm across as if you're draping yourself with your scarf, and then you're just going to push your elbow in a little bit towards it, and you should feel this stretch across the shoulder. So we'll hold this for 10 seconds this time. So 1. And just go with the left arm this time. So again, just put the hand onto the shoulder if you can reach it. And just pushing the elbow back in. 3, 2, 1. Bring that down. So sitting up nice and tall. Now I'm just going to slowly, very slowly, just roll the neck around. Not too sharp, and not too quickly. Just nice and easy. Go back the opposite way. Sit in the chair, rest for a minute until you feel okay, and that's all we're done for today. Thanks everyone, and I'll be back next week with another workout. See you then. Bye.